So what is going on, people? It is Kim here, and welcome to a brand new series where I'm going to go through different teams and all the players, of course, and predict what I think their overalls will be in FIFA 17. So obviously I've started with Arsenal, we're starting with the Premier League. I'll be going through, I probably won't do every team, I'll do teams that I think I can predict. Other teams are going to be difficult to predict than others, so yeah, it's going to be, it's not going to be that easy to do everybody, but I'll do most teams. And of course, if you've got any suggestions, if you've got any requests of teams that you want to see, drop them in the comments down below and I'll do those for you. But yeah, we're kickstarting this new series today with Arsenal, of course. Now I'm going to go through the starting 11 first, or who I would say is my Arsenal, well, not really my Arsenal starting 11, but I just put some players in the lineup there. That's not particularly my lineup, I've just shoved them in there for now. Then we'll go through the bench and the reserves. Now what I've done is I've picked players here that I think that I've seen enough of to be able to actually predict for FIFA 17. So we're kickstarting it anyway with Petr Cech. Now he's currently rated at 85. These are their original cards. Some of them might be upgrades, but none of them are in form. So these are the basic cards. So Petr Cech started FIFA 16 as an 85 rated player. As you know, he had the record breaker card in Ultimate Team. But for me, 85, I wouldn't expand too much off of that. I think he thoroughly deserves it. He definitely doesn't deserve to drop any off that. So if anything, go up. But I would be pretty happy with Cech keeping the 85 rated overall. Moving on to Hector Bellerin. I think he started off on 74, then this is his upgrade card, so he's at 77 now. I would like to see this guy go either up to 78 or 80 at the most, I think, at the moment. He's had another good season this season. He's one of Arsenal's best defenders, and he's great going forward as well. So yeah, with that, I think Hector 78 or 80. I don't think he should drop any. Now, Per Mertesacker is a difficult one because I do feel for him sometimes. I do feel that he's quite a scapegoat with our defensive errors. Everybody just blames him because he's slow. But with Per, I would say I would drop him down to 80. No further than that, but I would possibly drop him down to 80. Loic Koscielny's had a pretty average season as well. It's been a funny one for Arsenal, and Arsenal are quite a difficult side to doing this because you can have Arsenal on the best where all of these players would be above 80, but then you can have them on the worst day where they're probably pretty much what they're rated now. So it's very, very difficult. But with Koscielny, I'm going to say 84 at the highest, and just either that or remaining is 83 rated. Nacho Monreal, now again, I think he's proved his worth this season. I think 80 doesn't really do him enough justice. I would take this guy up to about 82 rated. Based off this season's performances, I'd definitely take him up to 82. Then we're going to go to Francis Coquelin, now 79 rated. I think that's probably about fair. He's got the talent there, but he's still quite rash, I would say, rational. And he does make some bad decisions sometimes. So yeah, I'd probably say about 79 is just about right for him. I wouldn't say that he'd drop any in particular, but wouldn't say he's improved all that much towards compared to like last season anyway. Alongside him, Mohamed Elneny. Now, it's strange that I'm putting this guy in there because I haven't seen him all season. We signed him in January, but he's fitted into the side so well that I couldn't leave him out. I just simply couldn't. He's playing superb. It's going to be really interesting to see. I think next season is his real test, of course, because he'll have a full season then at the squad. So it'll be interesting to see how well he does next season. But 70 rated, I don't think that does him enough justice. He should be up there with Coquelin in my opinion. 78 maybe, 79 definitely. Really, really good player. Really, like I say, really interested in seeing him next season. Now Theo. 81 rated. Let's be honest, he's only got that because of his pace. He's been shocking this season, absolutely shocking, just horrendous. I can't think of a time where I've gone, oh, nice one, Theo, well done, well played, Theo. I know he scored a few goals, hasn't he? I don't even know how many he scored, but not that many, not what we're used to from Theo. And he seems like he's not bothered anymore. So I don't know. I don't think this guy will have that Arsenal badge by his name in total honesty next season. But 81 rated, no chance. I would take him down to possibly 79, 78. Alongside him, one of the few Arsenal players that has actually had an astonishing season in a good way. Absolutely incredible. This has been Mesut Ozil's best season since he left Real Madrid. He's just proved so much to all of his doubters, and it's great because he just keeps them all quiet with every game. 88 rated, probably about fair, I'd say. I mean, had the club itself done better, he possibly would have been going up more than that, but I think 88 rating is pretty much fair. For Ozil, he's definitely not going to drop anyway. Alexis Sanchez, now he's a player that, he had a bit of a blip of form, but so did the rest of the squad. When he's great, he deserves that 88 rating. He runs games, he's just like, I can't even think of a word to describe him, but he just runs everywhere. I love his work rate. It's something that I've always admired with him. So I wouldn't be surprised, because he hasn't had a cracking season, if he did go down to 87 maybe, but I don't think he'd drop too much, and I don't think he'll, increase too much either. I think it'll probably be about the same. Now, Danny Welbeck, he was out for quite a bit of the season, but since he's come back, he's banged goals in, he's great. Again, he's another real hard-working player. I want to see this guy having Theo's rating. In fact, I think those two should swap ratings. I'd like to see Welbeck at least an 80. I think at the most 82. Giroud's 82 rated. I actually haven't put Giroud in here. Oops. But yeah, Giroud's 82 rated, so Welbeck definitely deserves 82 rating in my opinion. And then I will quickly go through these now. I might as well start with Giroud, and I've just added him in. Sorry for forgetting him there, guys. But he's a funny one, Giroud is. I mean, at the moment he's doing a bloody heading. He really is, because he's frustrating sometimes. He really is so frustrating, but he can also be cracking. He can also, you love him and you hate him. He's just one of them. He's got, over 20 goals this season, which is brilliant, but it's just like he'll have a brace and then he stops scoring, and I'm thinking to myself, we need someone that doesn't stop scoring, and it's quite difficult to find, because there aren't many strikers out there that don't have bad patches, but it's like Giroud decides to have his bad patch at the worst time. And it's a really awkward one. I can't see him keeping that 82 rating. I think he will possibly drop, but I mean, 20 goals, he's so awkward, so difficult to predict. Ospina, 78 rated, I think is fair enough from him. We haven't seen much of him this season. When he has covered, to be fair, I think he's covered pretty well. I think he's done good on his chance. Aaron Ramsey, again, he's Mr. Unreliable. It's like he can run a game, he can be brilliant, or he can do nothing all game and then go and bag a goal, and that goal can be the winner. That's the Ramsey effect. That's what he's like. It's like 82 rated, probably a bit generous, I'd say. I think he's going to drop. I can't see him improving. Kieran Gibbs, I feel sorry for this guy. Haven't seen much of him this season. I think 80's fair, because he is a good left back, but we see more of Nacho, which is understandable because Nacho is just too damn good to not play. But I mean, Gibbs he does deserve a chance, to be honest. So I've put him in there, but I shouldn't have done really, because I haven't seen enough of him. And it's a similar situation with Ox. I mean, Ox scored that cracking goal in the Community Shield against Chelsea, and then it's just nothing after them. Standard performances. He's probably going to drop to about 78, I'd say. Alongside him, what I want to do, I want to talk about Campbell next, because I think Campbell is more deserving. Campbell, I want to see him on a 78 or 79 rated. He has been phenomenal. Every time I've watched him, he's just got better and better. He's an absolutely incredible player, and I hope to God that he gets more game time than Walcott and Chamberlain next season, because he thoroughly deserves it. He really does. Gabriel, now he's a difficult one again. I thought he was so good, I really did, but I think it's just his pace. I think because we're used to Mertesacker, having Gabriel up there, it's somebody that's a bit faster, but I think he's still got a lot to learn, to be honest. 78, I can't see him dropping too much, but again, I don't think he's going to improve too much either. Matthew Flamini. Now, if he could swap ratings with El Neni, that would be much fairer in my opinion. He's shocking. He's had it now, hasn't he, at the end of the day? You know, his best days are long gone. Grateful for his brace against Tottenham, and he'll always be a hero, don't get me wrong, but he's just... oh, God. He's just so bad. He really is. Callum Chambers. Again, a player we haven't seen much of. I can't see him going down any more than that. I think 72 is pretty fair. Possibly go up to 73, maybe 74 at the highest. I don't think he's going to go up too much, but I don't think he'll decrease that much either. Now, my favourite one, the one I've been most looking forward to doing, Alex Iwobi, 55, centre forward. I think he'll probably move to change position to winger. I think it's looking more likely he's going to play that role. Although he's pretty good at playing Ozil's role as well behind the striker, but yeah, I could see him as possibly changing to left winger. This kid deserves a 70 rating. I know that's a massive boost, but in my opinion, that's what he deserves, guys. I'm sorry if I've missed any Arsenal players out that you wanted covering. I know I've missed the likes of Rosicky out, Wilshere, but basically that I haven't seen them this season, so I can't really predict on someone that I haven't seen this season. So I've chosen. I think that's pretty fair there. I hope you all agree. If you don't, of course, let me know what you think in the comments down below. Have I been too harsh, or have I been too kind on some of the Arsenal boys? It's difficult when it's your squad, because of course you have your favourites and you have your least favourites, I'll say. Theo. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Looking forward to my next one, which it's possibly going to be Villa, but Villa are quite tricky because with them being relegated, it's mainly going to be downgrades, isn't it? Let's be honest. But yeah, I will see you all in that video. Don't forget to leave a like rating if you did enjoy. Drop a comment as well, like I said. And if you haven't subscribed already, make sure you click that subscription button. And with that being said, guys, I'll see you all later.